Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Crispy, and I sense it's time for some more Shiren the Wanderer. Wanderer Wednesdays, everybody. You think it would be strange if I just used this music as my intro music from now on? Love this music. Just like the perfect mix of calm and whimsical. It's quite enjoyable. We're gonna be doing sacred dungeon runs today. Really want to clear that dungeon. Want to see if it's worth it, because you know you get a sacred weapon for clearing it, guaranteed, and might be a way to like build up the sacred weapon collection. So kind of something I want to mess around with. So that's kind of the goal. Especially since last time I didn't have the best of luck with the runs. I mean, that's when we unlocked Sacred Dungeon, so... Still getting used to it. Didn't make it... I think maybe we've only made it to like level 7 in it or something? I don't think you can take anything in, so I think even if I grab this, I don't think it's gonna let me take it with me, but... I don't think it costs anything to try. Still not 100% sure what these guys are doing for you. What's up, lawmaker? How you doing? You're here early. Work's going that well, huh? Just gotta make sure there's nothing randomly on the beach. Nothing on the beach, okay. Let's go do a sacred dungeon. That's nice too, because you could just start right there. Oh, furthest floor reach was only 6, but it's only 15, and I thought it was 25, so that's exciting. A lot more excited about that now. Yeah, so we just got a free piece of food for later, I guess. Alright, here we go. That guy's asleep, so I'm gonna ignore him. I like the change in style of music here too, it's very nice. Okay, we can... Actually, since this is just grass, we might as well put it in, see what happens. It just stayed the same thing. Okay, can we take it back out? No. Okay, so whatever this pot is, it's storage only. Which is the worst type. Really need a weapon. Would be great. Hey, thank you. Should really ask for things more often. Runs the target with a razor sharp blade of air. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's a real good starting. So, okay, apparently it's cursed. Okay, and by cursed, all it meant was we lost 1 damage. That's not a big deal. I'll take it. I mean, look at that damage anyways. So. It's This one says less damage, but the rune is 3 different directions, which is my favorite weapon in the game. I have to look at these runes. Deals extra damage after hitting. Fine. And nothing else there. I think probably this one then if it lets me. Oh, of course. Okay, so it doesn't let you because it's cursed. Which is fine. I mean, it still does good damage, so I'm okay with that. Don't bother me. Ooh, shields. What do you do? Resist hunger. And prevents you from being moved if we unlock it. Okay. Can't remember how we uncurse things. I think we need a scroll specifically. So we'll just hope to find one of those. I like the resist hunger shield, so last digit of HP is 7, damage taken is reduced. I mean, that's pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna get rid of that anytime soon. I was facing the wrong way, this is bad. Alright, not that bad when the sword can one-shot. Can't reach the island, so well. And we're moving on. Yeah, the other day I was scouring Steam to try to find other mystery dungeons because I like this style of game so much now. And while there was other Shiren games, this one is the most starter-friendly to the series. The other ones are a lot more challenging, as I found out, because I did buy one of them when they were on sale. And instantly was not a fan of it compared to this, but mystery dungeons in general are just not too much of a thing in the mainstream category, sadly. And then the ones that are mostly just those first-person picture dungeons, basically, where you're just moving from room to room and staring at backgrounds, and then you have like a cutout of enemy that you're fighting, and those just kind of feel kind of hollow. Doesn't feel as good. So this really might be the best mystery dungeon on the market today, really, when you think about it. Oh boy. Oh, we definitely got the right sword right off the bat, that's for sure. Prevents you from being moved, okay. Massively reduces extra damage from critical hits. I mean, that's cool too. Toughest thing about this dungeon so far is that is finding food. Food seems to be very rare in these dungeons. Okay, it stayed the same thing, and again, we can't take it out. So these pots are just awful. But we're not going to use these anytime soon, so I might as well just put them in to have inventory space. A pig scroll. Wow, that's fun. Actually, a silver purge scroll. Okay. So now we know what the purge scrolls are called. Silver Purge Scroll. Nice. Okay, so now maybe we could try uncursing our Sky Sword. It made the happy sound, so yeah, it's good. And what do we got now? We've got extra damage after hitting 4 consecutive attacks, guaranteed crit, and attacks may affect blind. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna keep this sword, even though the other one is more fun. Oh my god, this one does 15 damage though? Holy, it doesn't have anything else though. Alright, I have to remember not to get rid of that then, because that's pretty epic. That's a lot of damage. There's a random little room there that goes nowhere. Okay. Okay. Are they all gonna be like this? Ow, thanks. Alright, so one of these is just gonna have a staircase and just be the end, is what I'm guessing. One had a sword. Quad edge. Okay, 4 consecutive and Cyclops extra damage, confusion, nothing, and more health. Our attacks may inflict ceiling status. I don't even know what that means. Oh, we got another purge scroll, so might as well try it. It would be a stronger weapon, I think. Only removed the Cyclops one. I mean, you know, it claims only 1 more base damage. This one crits after 4 hits. I think we're gonna stick with this one for a little bit. Like, that's crazy damage when it crits. I'm gonna check the other 2 rooms real quick. Just in case we could find some food. Really need some food. One thing of food. Hey, thanks. Jerk. It's good that we got the shield that reduces hunger though, because otherwise we'd probably be in trouble by now. Star pod. Stayed the same, and it can be taken out. Alright, so star pot's a good pot. I don't know what else to call one of those, so we're just gonna call it takeout. That is nice. And actually, we should put our food in there so it doesn't get damaged. Okay, nothing. Reduces damage taken from the tank explosives. That might come in handy eventually. And 15 extra health. Wow. Might come in handy eventually. Okay, I thought that was the other guy for a second. That was the jerk bag that levels people up. Nice to find a shop. don't want those things. They don't do anything. I don't really want another pot either, but... The big boy. Idiot. Ooh, the crit did not kill him. That's not great. I thought for sure he was done with the crit. Hey, GLL, how are you today? What's going on? Nice to see you again. Just doing some sacred dungeon runs here in Shiren the Wanderer. This is still the first run. I haven't really missed anything. Oh, nice. The confusion status thing finally kicked in on this. All the things that we've fought, that was only the first time that's happened. Jeez, why don't you put a few more traps in that room? Okay, the stairs are back in that room. Okay, I forgot where I was. I don't think there's any more rooms left, so I guess we're just gonna go. I should have paid more attention to when it said what level you're expected to be here. Well, that's bad. Okay, sweet, I can go diagonal. As long as I can go diagonal, I can get a little bit more. This is bad, though. Yeah. Well, that's how that happens. They just started us in a very bad position, and there was no way out of it. Yeah, where are we starting? That is kind of nice. It puts you right back in. It's a good shield to start with. Seems to mainly just be a lot of weapons and shields in this dungeon too, so that's what I really like about it. Okay, so now we know what a silver purge one is. I don't want to put our food in there just in case. That was a lot of stuff. Okay, what do you got? 4 directions, deals extra damage to metal. Paralyzed status, that's key. Bronze. Unmoving. Breakfall. Being hit with normal attacks may warp the attacker away. Oh, that's kinda nice, actually. Never heard of this one before. I think that's why I think popped up. Notable for its piercing minotaur decoration, massively reduces extra damage from critical hits. And if we had the matching sword, it makes critical hits more often. Being hit with normal attacks may inflict the attacker with berserker status. Okay. Get angry, and then this is the food one again. Okay. See, all those other ones sound really cool, but the food one is incredibly useful. Well, we're gonna equip you. And I'm not entirely sure what technically meshes with this one, so... It's not that. And it's obviously not that. Okay, so massively reduces critical damage and berserker status. And this one was food. It wasn't really just food. May allow you to endure fatal damage. It says may, doesn't guarantee. And bronze was unmoving, hypnotized, breakfall. I mean, that sounds incredibly useful based on some of the enemies we've run into. Being hit with a normal attack may warp the attacker away. I really like that. I think we're gonna keep this one equipped. And we're gonna try to unlock the sword. We unlock the paralyzing rune on the sword. So that's cool. I mean, the Fuma Shield does do way more defense, but I feel like this will be more helpful. Especially for when we run into the chunky monster like we did that freaking couldn't get away from. That was annoying. Sword's got nothing else on it. Not worth it. Dang. Love that extra crit. Okay, we came from there, so actually let's go down. Ah, there was no extra room down here? Hey, that sucks. Okay. Time out, guys. Time out. Really? Does extra damage to aquatic animals. Draining monsters. X to the front in 3 directions simultaneously. So it's water and 3 times attack. I don't know. It's very strategic what to pick and when to pick it. I mean, like, obviously here in the early going, we're fine with what we got equipped, but like, I don't know. Maybe it will be worth equipping that stronger shield when we encounter those chunky monsters. It definitely does feel like you earn less XP. Either that or there's just less monsters unless you stand around and wait, I guess. But who wants to do that, especially when food's a factor always. Yeah, we want to use that on that. Nice, we got all the runes unlocked, I think, on here, because these ones were nothing. So, warp, we've got when hitting something or falling over, you knocked back, no damage will be taken. And we can't be hypnotized. Whatever the crap that is, too. Ah, I want a weapon that never misses an attack, ever. Ever. That would be the only weapon I would ever use. So annoying. Ooh, after missing 2 attacks. Look, this one's based on missing attack. The next is a guaranteed crit. Well, that's real nice of you. How about a sword that never misses? How about that, you big jerks? God. What the crap? It was just a water attack. That one only had one thing. Oh, we just got a bunch of pots, so let's put you in there, see what happens. Can't take it out. Can't take it out. These pots are dumb. Oh, that turned it into money. Alright. Verdict! What's up? How are ya? You asked for a sword that never misses, and the game literally delivered you a sword made to miss. That's epic. I know, it's kind of the opposite though, because I wanted one that never misses, not one that's based on missing. So I do seem to have that effect on games, where I say something and then the next thing you know it happens. Like in Dragon Quest with the Metal Slime Farm. Bam. Yeah, and it seems to just be based on, I don't know if it's based on the size of the monster, I don't know. The guys in our Discord that know a lot about this game would probably be able to explain it, but they don't, they're not around for the streams ever, so I'll have to make sure I remember to ask in Discord if they know what applies the missing mechanic, because you don't seem to miss early on. You seem to start missing a lot when you get to the enemies that are going to do real damage to you. So that's what's stupid. Yeah. Oh no, the food. See, last run we were pretty set for. Well, we weren't set for food, but we were in better shape for food. This one's not going so well for food. Okay, well that was great. I think it just took away our run. There's gotta, well, I guess there doesn't have to be another one. On the bright side, your current sword is overpowered. Seems to have no trouble. Yeah, well, this is what I thought in the last run as well, too, though. I was very excited with the sword. And then, like, we get to floor 3 or 4, whichever one it was, where the chunky enemies start appearing. And then the sword starts to miss every friggin' attack, so pretty nervous that's gonna happen again. It's the good and bad thing about this game is that it's always keeping you on your toes. Okay. I thought it's supposed to be RNG based, but this is the exact same room that showed up the last time. Wait a second, maybe it's not randomly generated. Huh. I mean, I think the enemies always are, but the rooms may not be. Okay, well that was... Why don't you put 17 more traps in the same spot? That guy's a dick. Okay, well, I mean, on the bright side now, at least it's starting to teleport enemies away. So that's cool. Yabani Cleaver? Equip this cursed weapon. Increases strength by 1. I mean, right off the bat, you tell me it's cursed, though. It has no other magic runes, though. It does 16 base damage, though. Ooh. Alright, so we got a crazy damage and a crazy defense if we really have to switch, but I don't want to try to use the runes. Nope, there's the big boy. So this thing right here is very deceptive. It does way more damage and can take way more damage. It's annoying. It looks like one of the weakest and cutest enemies in the game, and it sucks. Okay, so that did seal another rune. Dang. Okay, yep, you know, there should be a few more traps here. Death by adorable, yes. Adorable death. Welcome. Okay, shield that bolsters when resolved may allow you to endure fatal damage, okay. Reduces damage taken from dragons. Being hit may apply jitter status. Prevents stuff from being stolen. Tough arts at 1. Okay, that's what that is. And massively reduces extra damage from crit. That is a lot of stuff. I don't think we have any scrolls, though. Nope, we need a scroll. I don't know what this does. Let's test it on a useless pot. It was an identifier scroll. Oh, wait a second. What? What? Hold on. Things have just happened. These are synthesis pots. That changes things. Okay. Well, we already put this guy in here, and it does aquatic, and it does draining. So if we put this guy in there with it, I mean, I'd like something a little bit more useful, but I also... If we put this one in... I don't want to put this one in there. Actually, let's do that. Let's put this one with this one. Or with this one. So that way we should get the crazy damage. Yeah, I think that'll work. What was the Drain Slayer? It has 11 damage and draining monsters, but nothing else. That's the first time we've seen a synthesis pot on a run, plus it's, what, 4 of them? Holy crap. I mean, that's a fun rune. I want to mix something with that. Oh yeah, this stupid sword. Well, if we mix this stupid sword with something that actually has useful stuff, then it's not as stupid of a sword anymore. Okay, so we mix that with the water, I guess. Let's do that. Okay, so it still has these ones locked, which makes sense, but now this sword has the 3rd strike. Technically, we can keep combining them then, is what this is telling me. So let's put this one in then. Aww, It didn't give us any of the extra damage. So I guess it's based on what goes in first. Equipping this while cursed increases strength. Oh, that's funny. So you want to be cursed. You want to be cursed. Okay, so whatever we want the damage to be has to go in first. And we can put one more thing in there before it resets. But what we should do is mix a shield. So this has been our buddy. And then last digit HP is 1, damage taken by normal is reduced. Minotaur was crit and berserker status. So let's put Fuma in. And then that one. Nice. So now may survive fatal damage, reduce damage from dragons, and that. Okay, that's a nice shield now. I mean, I guess based on how these runs go, we might as well just throw everything in there. Yeah. Why not? Throw it. Thanks so much for that. I'm just gonna keep stepping on these things, because why not? Idiot. Alright, so now we have crazy defense with a bunch of bonus stuff. This does those things. There's 2 slots available. I wonder... I don't know how these runes together manage. I think we're gonna wait on the sword and maybe combine that with something else. I think we're gonna wait on the sword. It's exciting though now. Now we have really good defense. Apparently it doesn't matter how much defense you have, you're still gonna take some damage. Felt like, with the defense we have, we should be taking no damage, but... At least that was good. That big guy, he only did 3 damage. So now, okay, so now here's the ultimate problem. Now we need food. Real bad. Otherwise this run dies no matter what. So... Thanks, Dick. Oh my god. Oh, why don't they just put 18 more traps? It just screwed up the shield too. It just sealed. Frickin' a-hole thing, man. Hate that. Should be able to eat the enemies. They look like food sometimes. Panda scroll. What does this one do for us? It was a heavenly scroll. Okay. Now we know for the next time it pops in. Alright. How many more times would you like to have a trap? Sweet. Okay, we got 2 of the runes unlocked from our shield now, so that's good. Good time. Really? Freaking guy. Not getting knocked out with one hit. What kind of garbage is this? Floating. Can dig through walls. Extra damage to draining. Consecutive hits. Not excited about that one. Another synthesis pot. I'll take it. This crap I don't care about. No one has ever once given me a reason to care about those. Well, that's a terrible thing. This music got much more whimsical. I don't really want arrows. Alright, sweet. I love that that thing's not doing any damage now. So yeah, now really the only issue is food. We're in big trouble when it comes to food right now. Big trouble. And see, normally you get surrounded by enemies like that, it's a death sentence, but how powerful this shield is. That was a joke. We can just get some food. This could be the run. This could be the run. Well, that's not great. At least he never unequipped the shield. For everything that guy was able to do to us, he didn't unequip the shield. So that was very clutch. Oh, man. Freaking jerk bigs. That just goes all the way down, man. We gotta get out of here. Major trouble. Shop or something, come on. What the heck? The run is going to end a starvation. We're practically invincible. And the run is going to end a starvation. Man. Meanwhile, the ghost is behind us just leveling dudes up. I don't really have time to care about them, though, because we need food! Yeah, it's over. I don't even care anymore either, too. We were gonna die to hunger anyways. And that ghost leveled that dude up twice, so even with our shield, we weren't beating that guy. We weren't beating that guy. They give you one piece of food here at the beginning. And then never again. Or now we have 2 pieces. We start with a piece and we found 1 piece. Okay, so now we have 2 pieces of food. And then never again. I don't think that's by design. I'm pretty sure the first time we ran this dungeon, we were able to find a shop, and in shops, pretty much always guaranteed to find food for sale. And money is not generally an issue. This one has a ridiculous amount of runes. Inflict the attacker with... Oh, okay. Does that mean they turn into food? Like you said, maybe we can eat the enemy. Some of these things don't seem to apply to this specific dungeon. Okay, so that was a silver perch, so that was cool, because it just unlocked everything ever. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. Thank y'all. Yeah, he turned into food. And we picked that up? Aw. Well, almost. Thought maybe you got to... He gets turned into food, but he's not anything you can eat. Oh, I hate this weapon. Spends money to do damage. Without money, it's useless. That's just wonderful. I don't think there's a way to remove runes in this run. It spends a lot of money off of each hit, too. That's like 100 gold each hit. Oh good, I complained enough about food that we're getting food consistently now. I'm gonna unequip. Yeah, I'm unequipping that until we fight enemies that need to take a lot of damage. Right now things should be weak enough that a fist is okay. Apparently nothing wants to drop a weapon. Aw, come on. I said it and it didn't happen? What bullcrap is that? Okay. Alright. So Verdict, while you're here, you know, I got you all excited for Disgaea. I think the only way I can fit it in is to make it an offline Let's Play, so I'm not sure about being able to stream it anytime soon. I'm gonna try to record a bunch of episodes and release it as a... Oh, see, offline series are really hard for me because I don't know how to make an episode be only 30 minutes, which is kind of... Well, actually, based on regular YouTube statistics, people want things to be only 10 minutes long, and you definitely can't make a Disgaea episode 10 minutes long, so... It's gonna take some fiddling with, but I was doing the math today, and there's just so many freaking games, and I just don't know how to fit them all into a live stream schedule, so I have to make some of them offline series. So that's probably going to be one of them, and then also the game that I announced today in Discord, and after the stream I'll announce on the channel. I don't know if you've seen the new game Inkbound, but it's a tactical online roguelite. And it is gorgeous and highly addictive, so much fun. Also because it's on Steam. Could be something as a community we could all play together. So something that, because we all like tactical games. So, something to think about. I'm going to be streaming that on Friday for an indie evening. So if you want to see more on it, check out Friday's stream. Increases damage dealt when inflicted with starving status. Oh, well, that's special, because, you know, that's going to happen. I mean, it does really good base damage right now, so it's probably worth using. I just kind of want to... I'm going to use this pot right now, too, because I want to see... Let's put these shields in there and see if it's another synthesis pot. It is not. And in fact, somehow it cursed that shield. So that's cool. Yeah, I couldn't get lucky twice. Oh, yeah, duh, we're not even using this weapon right now, so we kind of have to put this weapon on. And it's cursed. Okay, no, that did nothing. This actually looks like a common kitchen knife, which is kind of funny. Let's see here. You didn't reply, so I don't know if you heard any of that verdict, but I guess let me know if you did or not. Honky Dory. Halves damage taken from any attack while HP is full. Well, I mean, I guess that is sort of often. Yeah, that's not bad. What does this guy do again? Oh, rustproof, food, fatal damage. Oh, it increases our health. It increases our health by a lot. Ugh. Okay, I'm not taking this one off. To wait and hope that we get another synthesis pot. Oh wait, this is another pot. But we don't have 2 items I'm willing to risk right now, so I guess we'll wait. I'll take a look. First glance gives me a bit of WoW Gauntlet Legend. Yeah, so you said you played Dragon Quest XI, right? Because it's basically, it's got the fighting system of Dragon Quest XI mixed with a roguelite, mixed with those just crazy gorgeous graphics. So, and it's constantly online with up to, I think, 4-person parties and 4 classes to start with, and then 4 additional to unlock. It is more expensive than a regular indie title, at least the regular indie titles that I cover. But right now it's on sale for $26.99. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's still budget title status. But yeah, like I said, we'll be taking a deeper look at it on Friday. And just, I mean, it just seems like a lot of fun, and what I've played from it so far, I can definitely do that as an offline series too. I was trying to make a video of it last night real quick, of just a quick look of it, and it's just too hard to try to explain all the systems. There's so much going on, because, you know, like, you'll get to an area and you unlock a card that has a new ability on it. And you're just constantly discovering new things about it. It's crazy. Oh, you're in such good shape last run with that synthesis pot. With the 30 synthesis pots. Man. Can I have another synthesis pot? Ski door? Oh wait, okay, so now we've got 2 weapons. Let's pop them in. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, that's a synthesis pot. That's a synthesis pot. Hey, Weldon, how are you today? How's it going? It's pretty rare to see that much positive feedback for a game, so that's worth noting. Also had an image of someone dressed as Big Daddy Mad Cute. Don't know what that is, but yeah, it's that was the article that I saw this morning. The game technically came out of early access and went to its BioShock. Yeah, okay. I forgot they were called Big Daddies. Yeah. But yeah, that was what was it called? It came to its 1.0 out of early access yesterday and then instantly shot up to overwhelmingly positive because it is just that polished. Like, they spent a long time making sure it was together. Did you see the Pal World Arena trailer? I saw they had some sort of raid update. Is the Arena trailer different than the raid update? Because if it is, then no, I didn't see that. See, I want that to be sealed. But now I think we can mix these shields together. Let's mix these shields together. The shield was the thing giving me all the extra health, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's do that. Oh wait, we can't. I forgot, because we already put the thing in. So we're trapped. Exorcism scroll. He showcased a new trailer. Okay, no, I haven't seen that yet. Well, then I'll definitely take a look. I don't know, does it look a lot like League of Legends to you? That looks like what all the hype is about. I mean, I guess in a way, but I mean, when you play the game, you realize that it's nothing like that because of how what's it called? How everything works. I mean, it's ink based, so you're like, there's these pens and you're a drop of ink that molds into something new. Maybe it's just the shininess of it, I guess. A new leaf. And they're battling players alongside pals, each in an arena. That sounds pretty interesting, though. Is that so? Did they? If they only announced the trailer, did they say when it comes out? Well then. Because I would definitely take a look at that for sure. I had no idea what was happening there. Yeah, I would definitely I'll definitely take a look at it. I normally get updates in my feed from the one YouTuber you told me about that makes news videos on it, and then another guy that makes news videos specifically just on Pal World. But again, I've been pretty busy the last couple of days, so I didn't even pay any attention to my YouTube feed. The only stuff I've been watching has been just randomness. The event was triple. I didn't watch it, I just catch bits. Okay. How was the rest of your birthday, though? Did you enjoy all the food that you made yourself? Still sounds awesome. That's good times. Yeah, and then I thought you said like a few weeks earlier too was your sister's birthday too, right? So like you guys have really close birthdays in your family, huh? That's kind of fun. So like a birthday month. Me and my mom's birthdays are really close together. Well, actually, and then my middle brother's birthday is the month later. So we kind of do have like 3 months of back-to-back birthdays, I guess. Oh boy. Getting spicy. And the main problem being that all the food is rotten. And then that happens. I made it for another pupil. I made goodie bags and gave them to... That's really nice of you, though. 3 in April, 1 in March, 1 in July, 1 in June. Okay, yeah, so you have a lot back to back as well. Wow. I guess we're gonna leave because this floor is getting nuts. Be very helpful if we could find some food that wasn't spoiled. So that's why those guys are important to have defense against. Gotcha. Things are not going well. This dungeon may not be as easy as I had hoped, you know? I mean, I didn't think it was going to be easy. I just hoped that, well, I mean, I still hope that it's worth completing. So if you can complete it, you're guaranteed a sacred item. Sacred items are incredibly OP. So the whole reason I felt like this as its own dungeon would be worth it was for that reason. I have no idea why my cat is yelling at me now. It is very rough, yeah. And again, like I said, I mean, it's gotta be worth it, right? It's gotta be. If I can't make it past floor 5 on this run, then we'll just go back to the normal game. Like, it is becoming quite brutal. I really wanted to beat it though. I mean, it's just such an accomplishment to beat any of the dungeons in the game for me that I really want to do it. It's the only ones that they call dungeons that I've cleared aren't even dungeons, they're the shortcuts, you know, so you can't even get excited about clearing those. Cyclops and Trap and nothing else. It doesn't do as much damage, so we're moving on. So misleading too here in the beginning where things feel like they're taking so much damage, and I think it's just because they're starting monsters. Writing the name of a scroll you've obtained before turns this into it. Okay. So we have to actually have gotten something. Like a dog scroll. Okay, so we got a silver scroll. See, the game also expects you to, 1, remember the exact names of scrolls, and 2, know how to spell. These are not my strong suits. Wow! That was explosive. Thanks. Thanks for that. Super appreciated. The only good news was is that made it grilled. Grilled food, and grilled food gives you healing as well. Okay, so if I write silver purge, and then this should become a silver purge. Oh, never mind. You don't have to write. Okay. We're good. Never mind. Wait, what? It's just gonna let me pick any scroll I've ever obtained? Oh, I thought it had to be on this run. Oh, well that's actually really cool. And I guess maybe we save it. It does appear to have to be scrolls that we've found. No, because there's Burn Blade right there. Okay. We'll wait then. Okay, we'll wait. No, that's much better news right there. Okay. Much better news. Why did I go that way? Just wasting food. Idiot, come over here. A wooden mallet. Wait, why does a wooden mallet do so much damage? What? No! You freaking gold using jerkbag. Ugh. Whatever. Stupid. So I was gonna use it on the pot to test to see if it was a synthesis pot. But I don't want that stupid gold using thing on there. Maybe I want a trap detector scroll. When I started the stream, I actually really liked this track of music, and now I'm incredibly annoyed by it. Holy crap, we found food! Enough different pots, that's for sure. One of these better be a synthesis one. Hopefully it's this one, since there's 2 of them. Yeah, I kind of want to keep that. Yeah, but I kind of want to know, too. Alright, screw it, we're just going to do it. That's a money one. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst thing. I mean, we just got rid of the 2 things that cost money to use. Not the worst thing. Now we have a ridiculous amount of money, but no weapons that use money. Classic. It should mean that this pot was the same thing. And have a tap. Okay. Have we not had a shield this whole time? What do we do now? Well, that guy's a dick. Sure, now they're giving us all the food in the world when it doesn't matter anymore. Idiots. Okay. Makes it harder to get caught in traps. Well, that's super useful. Yes, please. Idiots. Yeah, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you curse a scroll that's supposed to uncurse things? Oh, they're a bunch of jerks. Alright, so that shield is good to go. I didn't even notice this shield. And it did nothing. So that is actually just a storage pod. I'm just gonna call it ST. Alright, that's cool. It let us know both of those are storage pods. Oh, wait, duh. That means, I should put all the food in there. Crap. Okay, so apparently that can happen. Yeah, as long as that works, that's good. I'm not even gonna spend time trying to uncurse this, okay? Screw that thing. 2K24 is teasing me on Steam sale too. Sadly, I think wrestling games are bad sports. Or bad ports on Steam. Yeah, probably. I did hear that it's the first wrestling game in years that is finally new. I think a review was saying that that's the first wrestling game since, was it 2K16, I think, was the last real one. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Just got completely jumped the second we walked in the room. So that was cool. Yeah, this dungeon hates us. Uh, 2K23, so I don't know what they meant by that. 2K24 should be the latest one. And that was the good one, I think. I think everything before that was garbage, and besides the what's it called? The other one. That I just said, yeah. Yeah, that dungeon was evil. It's too bad too, because I was really excited about that dungeon. Too bad. Oh no, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that's annoying. Verdict, I don't know if we've ever talked to you. Or if you've ever been in here when me and Solo have had our talks about, yeah. 2-hour butt kicking of Shiren, yeah. You know, new title. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever been in here with me and Solo have had our talks about, Smite. Have you ever heard of or played Smite? MOBA. That was actually how me and Solo met years ago. Was a community playing that game, and I just got a notification that Smite 2's founder packs come out on April 15th. So it just never ends. Like I just told you, I got too many games. Now there's another one. Haven't played the regular Smite in years, but with Smite 2, the hype is back. So it says you have to buy into the closed alpha, and the pack's available on the 15th. So, and then in May, hopefully around the weekend when I'm on vacation, is when the first closed alpha will be happening. So I'm pretty pumped, but also not pumped at the same time, because there's just too many freaking games, man. Too many freaking games. Oh, rip, I feel bad for them. I heard of the game and remember the hype and never played. It was the only MOBA I could ever get into, because it was just different than all of them. And it was a MOBA that can be played on console, which was very exciting for me, because again, controller guy. So, loved it. Yeah, despite being wow, okay, well that's a good start. Can't get excited about finding a companion right off the bat anymore, though. Because it just never goes well. But yeah, it was never a over-the-top mainstream MOBA. It was a mediocre MOBA. But I like mythology, and it went hard into that. And it went into everybody's mythology. So, you know, Greek, Roman, Buddhist. What's some other mythologies? Japan's ancients. Like, so you were playing as gods like Hades and Zeus and Apollo and Medusa. Pretty epic stuff. DD2 looks heavily inspired by Greek mythology too. I know. Yeah, I mean it is, because you fight things like that. You fight griffins and you fight Medusa and Cyclopses and stuff. So I mean that was one of the reasons why I was originally excited for for DD2. And then the combat. That might be the hardest thing for me trying to play a MOBA again. Combat in that game, especially when you go... Well, I mean, it is all PvP, but when you go real PvP, the proper way you're supposed to play it, that was what was different about Smite, okay? Like, so you obviously know League of Legends, because you just made reference to that about Inkbound, our art style. So, League of Legends is a MOBA, a traditional MOBA, in the way where it's lane-based, and you're going and you're taking... you're trying to take an objective, and you're fighting as a team to take that objective. Yeah, gotcha, MMOs. Actually, yeah, Smite was really bad about that. I spent more money than I care to admit on Smite back in the day because they were one of the people that had loot boxes, and I think they technically still do, although to get around it, now it's like, there's only 8 items in here, and you're guaranteed to get all of them if you buy 8 rolls. It's like, well, isn't that still a loot box? I mean, because, yeah, you spend $2 and maybe you get the epic skin, but otherwise you have to spend $50 to get the epic skin guaranteed. So, but anyways, the point I was trying to make was that was what made Smite different, is that it had more than just that traditional mode. It had an arena mode where the whole objective was just 5-on-5 PvP kill in a smaller circle arena with your god powers, and that was just really fun. Actually really fun to watch, too. And it had a 3v3, like, mini lane tower mode, which was also really entertaining and fun, too. I mean, if you could come up with a good strategy with a good team. So, and me and Solo were always really big fans of it, so I gotta let him know. And we'll definitely be jumping back into that and be streaming that from the beginning of its launch. Unfortunately not from beforehand, because I did apply for them to let me in early to make content on it, and I have not heard back, so I'm gonna have to wait like everybody else. Just too bad. Be nice if some of these bigger companies would give shoutouts to smaller streamers. I mean, it's not hurting them any. Yeah, that's what I like about FlyFF. It's for a Korean MMO. It was a really bare bones, but for what it had, all the options. PvE teams. Wow, okay. PvP tournaments, raid boss fights, etc. One of the reasons I dropped was actually because it had that stuff. It was all janky as hell. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what game you're talking about, though. You've used 2 different words, and I don't know if they're abbreviations or if those are the names of the game. By the way, look at the game taunting me with all the food in the universe now. Stupid. Look at that, is a unique looking weapon. Extra damage to exploding monsters. How often do we come across exploding monsters, game? Weird. Is fly for fun, and I don't even know how to say that one, is different. I meant dropped the Mambi for being janky. Also had an X on there. She stole all my stuff. Oh no! That's never good. It was like one of those things where you were sharing accounts, or were you in a like a guild type thing, and then she could just raid your equipment? The only MMO I played with an ex, I knew she would never go back to, and I ran the guild, so she couldn't get stuff from there even if she wanted to. And that was Trove. Fixer scroll. No, fixer scroll heals you. Never mind. I got excited because wow. With all the healing in the freaking universe right now, this is insane. Ninja Village. That is an expensive sword that does nothing. Thanks. Thanks so much. I need a pot to put all this crap in, man. Oh, I guess I have a pot. I didn't even realize it. This is just the other dungeon. We're not gonna do that because it's a jerk. Actually, I do have money, but I don't have a shield right now. That's pretty messed up. Oh yeah, gotta take the shortcut because the shortcut is actually worth it. And when we run into the right guy, it's really worth it. Ooh, you got a sacred item in here? What? It's gonna be $1 million though. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to pick it up. Okay, I can always put it back down. So I don't have $5,000. Should I try to rob him? Oh, it's not even worth trying to rob. How is this worth $5,000? What are you doing? 5,000 for this. It doesn't do anything. It's not worth trying to rob him when it's not worth anything. That's just stupid. Yeah, look, we don't need to buy food. Food is a little broken right now. And in fact, yeah, I need to make sure I put the good food away. I only have 3 slots though, which kind of sucks. And actually, I want to get rid of this extra sword. Oh, I'm standing on top of that thing. That's why it was being weird. What does this guy do? No damage. I mean, no defense. So I don't even care what its thing is. What? These shields are lame. Alright, sir, just pay me. Hey, stop moving. I'm not taking any more looks around. You go away. And now we just got another thing to make food with. The game didn't want to help us beat the other dungeon. Instead, it just gave us a million things to make this dungeon feel deceptively easy at first. It won't stay like this. that gets rid of a couple of those instead of eating the one big one. It's just actually an identifier pot. Okay then. Super cool. Is there another room here? There is, but there's nothing in here. Moving on. Thanks. Thanks so much. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't have any runes on it, though. This one does at least extra damage to a Cyclops. Well, let's see a Cyclops. It's not like... Of course, this guy's gonna stop being efficient. Right when I need him to be the most efficient. That was fun. $33 XP. Okay, we are just like stacked on gear right now. Well, sort of. We're stacked on food and accessories. We're not stacked on gear. We don't have a shield still. Okay, that did nothing. I feel like too low of a level right now. We gotta find one of those level up dudes. Well, I didn't see that coming. That always happens. I just get too comfortable. Classic. Classic me. It's a good thing Sneaky's not here. He'd be yelling at me. You don't yell at me, Verdict. I appreciate it. Sneaky's like, I can't believe you did that. Games can be rough, no reason to pick on people. Should have seen Moist Critical, one of the most famous streamers. Yeah, I know who he is. Playing Rise of Ronin like a kid in diapers on high difficulty. I do actually kind of miss watching him. He's actually pretty funny. I was watching man, I can't even think of his name now. I was watching the other guy that's probably just as big as him that does like the exact same thing. He's known for just reacting to videos instead of actually playing the games, though. I cannot think of this man's name. But he was just starting to bug me, so it just turned me off from all those reaction type people. Died to standard enemies like over 40 times. In the last show I watched not that long ago. Oh, wow. Rise of Ronin, I think, is one of those like soul-like games, right? That's meant to be incredibly difficult, even on the base difficulty, right? Definitely not a game I'm gonna try. Well, things are going well. Yeah, I don't get hype for reaction videos. I'm not putting my faith in someone just making gains off generic hate and commentary and never even played. It's sad. Yeah, this dude, at least, like, he will play the games occasionally because, like, he's a big Diablo fan, so he was at least actually playing Diablo while he was critiquing it. But, yeah, I mean, it is kind of just the most amazing thing in the world that people actually got popular and famous enough to make a living off of just making content off of someone else's content. Like, I mean, they give them credit, but it still feels wrong. It's like, you didn't make this content, you're just reacting to the content, so it's very weird how you can get away with that stuff. I don't think it's much of a huge thing nowadays, right? Because I would imagine it's incredibly hard to start out as a reaction streamer, because who wants to watch a random nobody react to a bunch of videos? It helps when the person already has influence, you know? Because then people assume that person knows more than them. That's why they watch the reactions. Sneaky, you're there. Hello. Don't worry, you haven't missed an entire stream of failures. No big deal. Some reaction videos are pretty good if they actually have good input. Yeah, when they know what they're talking about. I really cannot remember the name of this dude. You guys would know instantly who I'm talking about if I could remember his friggin' name. Because he's one of those guys that is known by everybody. He actually reminded me a lot of Mice Critical. I think that was the reason why I started watching him in the first place. And he did have pretty good takes on Diablo when I was playing Diablo 4 for a while. And there was that recent speedrunner conspiracy. Asmongold, yeah, there you go. That's the name. See, it's so stupid. These guys come up with these weird names. Like, what is that? I like about half of Asmongold's React videos, for example. Yeah, Asmongold's exactly what I'm talking about, though, yeah. Yeah, like, he can get on my nerves, so that's why I stopped watching him, but he did have some pretty good takes on Diablo 4 and the Diablo 4 community, so yeah, and just like doesn't play them very often. He plays Diablo 4 a lot, but yeah, I don't see him play a lot of other games. Or no, I guess he was playing Elden Ring pretty consistently too. But I never got into that one either, so I never paid attention to those. D4 sucks compared to D2. Everything sucks compared to D2, apparently. And then I tried playing D2, and I'm like, oh, this is really old. I can't look at this. I had fun with D4 for a while. I really did. I liked it. And now apparently they redid the item system entirely, and everybody says it's a lot better now, so I almost want to go back to it. But again, talking with Verdict about earlier in the stream, is there's way too many things happening. I don't think there's any chance of going back to it. In game, I wish I could get my sound. You sound just like Lawmaker. Lawmaker was incredibly angry that he spent money on that game. And he only spent money on the game because he felt peer pressure in our group to get it in the first place. Even though we all told him, we were like, look, you don't have to play this with us, but we're going to play it because we like this type of game. And then he surprised us and started playing it with us. He's like, I'm in the game. I'm like, oh, you spent $70 on this? Are you sure? And played it for like 3 weeks, and apparently each time we were playing it, he was not enjoying it. Ooh, finally a sword. Man, I don't like that they throw these freaking turtle guys at me so fast. Gotta remember too, some are so established in the community, it doesn't even matter what they say or do. Sad, really. Yeah, those reaction guys. Yeah, they can actually control the narrative if they're very well established. Oh, the graphics are good. My DD2 is really good, and the graphics are good. DD4 probably decent now, and will get better. But the fact it didn't come out good is like they didn't learn anything from the mistakes of D3. The thing that made me angry about D3 was what Diablo calls seasons. I think is the dumbest excuse for additional content. And just lazy and boring. And I don't like it at all. So I was excited when Diablo 4 was going to have real seasonal content and like changing maps and changing events and all this stuff. So that's what mainly really excited me about Diablo 4. And then I only played Season 1 and then I didn't care. After that, because at that point we were all done with it. Like, yep, nah, moving on. Moving on. Yeah, I thought it was garbage. I didn't think, like, there was nothing cool about that. What they called it, seasonal content. It was just going turbo fast, breaking everything, being at like it didn't feel like you were actually advancing. Like the levels didn't mean anything. Nothing was advancing, nothing was changing. It was still the same game. The seasonal content in Diablo 4 at least was, hey, there's a season pass to grind, which I know a lot of people don't like that. Idiot. And there was additional events happening, different story elements. I don't know, I just like the open world too, going from place to place in Diablo 4 more too. Yeah, and I just never liked watching people play seasonal content. Air quotes, by the way. For Diablo 3. I just didn't find it entertaining. I don't know. I would like the D4 world more if there wasn't barricades blocking all your horse travel. Yeah, that was kind of a silly idea on their part. I mean, I guess they wanted you to be more immersed, but that's not what most gamers want. Yeah, I mean, again, I am the worst person to talk about when it comes to like microtransactions and season passes, is because I support the crap out of them. I like anything that gives me additional content, even when it's just cosmetic. Like, I'm addicted to that type of stuff, and I know on some level that's kind of ruined the industry in a way too. Like I fully admit that. Like, microtransactions have changed the game to the point where it's not super great compared to the way things used to be, but I like it. And I don't mind if I love a game putting more money into the game. Okay, well, this is the end of this run. Oh, he was completely... Oh, because we're in a hallway, so it doesn't work. Well, that's nice. Hey, Hatter, how are you? A bad open world is worse than a decently placed linear game. Yeah, I've also kind of come more around on the... what's it called? Yeah, it's fine. On linear games. I used to despise anything that was linear. And now it's like, I actually like linear games occasionally, especially when they're done right. There was no running away. I was surrounded, Hatter. There was no getting out of that. Yeah, there was no escaping. I probably should rename this this stream to the ridiculous amount of death stream, because that's all that's happened. Come on, Verdict, not you too. You were on my side before you got an audience. And again, there was no way out of that situation, so you can't tell me I could have survived that. I don't want to hear it. And Verdict was standing up for me earlier today when we were doing the Sacred Dungeon, because he was like, this dungeon's terrible, why are you even doing this? Whatever. It has not been a good day. Oh, really bad stuff. We're gonna try Sacred Dungeon one more time though, because I don't want to do the main dungeon. I think you're being sarcastic now, but the good thing about this dungeon just lulls you in with a false sense of security, because, you know, you get powerful items right off the bat. And you get to mess around with stuff you didn't normally get to mess around with in the main dungeon right away. So that's what makes it fun, even when you get whooped right away. Oh, okay, so that didn't have anything on it, it just leveled it up. Okay, well that's different. Alright, I'll take it. Hey, Sneaky and Hatter both, if you're still there. Do you guys have any interest in Inkbound that I put in Discord there? You gonna come check out the stream on Friday? Because, as I was telling Verdict, it is a tactical online roguelite, and it could be something, since it's only, I think it's only on Steam, could be something we could all play together as a community. I'm already having a lot of fun with it. Just obviously I haven't had time because I announced this schedule for the week before knowing the game existed. Otherwise I would have tried to fit it in probably today. But I already had promised this game, so that's why we're playing this game. And then already have South Park booked for the second stream tomorrow, otherwise we would have streamed it tomorrow too. This reminds of Castle of the Winds. I don't think I've ever played that. Did someone have saved you? Yeah, there's parallel play, yeah. In this. But well, actually I didn't see. I think, see, the weird thing about my game, at least, I know Sneaky said he's never really experienced this, but the weird thing about my game is I never have runs that are optional for parallel play, for being rescued and all that, because I still have all these story beats on the map, and while a story beat is on the map, you're not able to be rescued. I don't know why, it's just something that's built into the game like that. And all my story beats are all the way at the end of the main dungeon. And I never make it that far, so I'm never available to be rescued because all that crap's way up there. Aw, well, I mean, we need food. We never have food, so I guess I can't be too mad about that. Can't be too mad about... Oh, this is a bad room. That's a good shield. Yeah, we're definitely equipping that. And we should have a scroll. Halves the damage, equipping will curse increases, reduces starving, and more HP. Alright, this is going well. But for how long? Sneaky, we had one run earlier today where I had 4 synthesis pots and a shield that made me invincible. And we died to hunger. It was great. That one's sealed. Prevents items from being stolen. When the last damage is 0, damage taken is reduced. When the last damage is 6, damage taken is reduced. Okay. Yeah, it was just impossible to find food on that run. It was so awful. I was so sad. I thought for sure it was the run. Like, the shield was so OP, the runes in it, everything. Ridiculous amount. Like, from any enemy at one time, I was only taking 3 damage. It was the best. Like, right now, I guess this shield's actually doing really good. Well, this shield, when you're at full health, it has the damage. So yeah, this shield's really good too. Oh, that's a monster room. Okay. Well, hopefully get some XP here. Oh my god. Let's just keep missing. We found a sword that encouraged you to miss. That was fun. After you missed 2 times, you were guaranteed to have a crit. Even though I was screaming for the opposite weapon to appear. A sword that would never, ever, under any circumstances, miss. But no. Oh my god. And then that happens every 4 seconds too. Especially in this dungeon. Yeah. Okay, well that's pleasant. Alright, we just got 35 things. Now we got a pot, so... hold on, we gotta actually just double check. Wait, do I have an identifier? I don't know if I have an identifier. Crap. Let's see. Extra damage to dragons. Spends gold. Frickin' jerks. Yeah, this is the greatest sword I've ever seen, ever. This sword is amazing. I love this sword. No runes. Skull shield. Prevents items from being turned into large food. Rust proof. Being hit may turn them into food, but you can't eat them. Berserker status. Being hit with normal attacks reflects some of the damage back. And jitter status. That's a pretty insane shield. Halves damage when things full, and nothing else. Okay. So let's, this one has really good, so let's put the blast in there, and we'll put that one. Crap, okay, so it wasn't a synthesis pot. Really banking on it being a synthesis pot. Oh well. It's a nothing pot. And this time we won't starve to death, unless all this food gets rotten somehow. And the thing that's going to ruin this run is, like they kept doing to us on floor 5, I think it is. We always get to floor 5 and they instantly put us in a room that surrounds you with enemies. Reduce damage taken from normal. Being hit, normal attacks reduces the damage. And that reduces starving effect if you have the correct weapon. Well, we just lost 20 HP, so that was cool. I think we have one of those scrolls, though. Yeah, we do. Was it the shield or was it the sword? It was the shield, I think. Yeah, it's the shield. Yeah, we got that back. want an identifier scroll. Let's see, I don't think they let me attack him when he's in the wall like that. Alright, we're gonna try it with these swords. Like it worked. Oh, I forgot it was a costly one now. That blows. Alright, well, if we continue to get money, I guess at least it'll be worth it, but right now it's not. I have to rename this now too. Yeah, there's the stupid sword. Say after missing 2 attacks, you're guaranteed a crit. Like that's a good thing. Freaking idiots. Yeah, go on, keep missing things. Wow. It made the entire level a shop. So that's a thing. Dude, do you only have one thing for sale? Oh, there we go. Probably need to get... Wait, what? We're gonna get this one. But the other one was like 800. That was insane. How much AP can you get? I don't know. I think I've personally seen about 100. He was in the 90s the one time. But I do not know officially. There is no water on this floor. Okay, that was an earthly. Exorcism. I was looking at all the wrong buttons. There we go. Ugh, and this guy keeps ending our run too. That's fun. How many times can you hit the same trap? At least 7. Can't get a pot that actually heals us. Stupid. Alright, let's go down here. Water drain spell. In fact, I'm gonna use the regular ones, get them out of the inventory. Yeah, that makes sense. They love that trap in this dungeon. The more the merrier. I almost wonder if I should just start trying to beeline it for a door. Ooh, wait though, we just got another synthesis pot. Maybe we should combine our healing sword with our jagged sword, right? There's no negative things on this sword, right? Dig through walls, trap finding, anti-draining, yeah, now we're gonna do that. Alright. Okay, who does more damage? They both do 8, okay. Very nice. Oh, I hate the buttons. Here is... We didn't get all the stuff from it, but we got the main ones. We got the after missing is guaranteed, and we still got the health. So, had to take a phone call getting pizza tonight. Did you beat it? You're a funny guy. Did I beat it? Ooh, well, that was fun. No, we haven't even gotten to the floor that we normally die on yet. In fact, we're probably gonna die right here. No, I'm just... Jeez. Stupid eyeball monster. Ugh. Also don't know why we had the wrong shield equipped. That was fun. So that was something I've never seen in the game before. Alright. That just happened. Okay, we can take that back out. Nice. So that means we're going to put the food away. that was insane. Very confusing for a second too. I was kind of afraid. I hate this guy. That guy normally takes us out, but the shield and having the damage and... Ooh, actually I don't think I really want to fight all you guys. Okay, good, you don't look this way. a good combo of items. Makes me kind of just want to sprint to the end. What in the crap is this thing? Cursed girl. Well, they had way too much health, so that was fun for me. Oh, win, the last digit is 7, crit, floating, exploding, blah blah blah. Need a lot more money for that weapon to be worth using. Well, this might not end well. Okay. Okay, sweet. So we can put these shields in here too now. This crap out of our inventory. You don't like the dig rune? Doesn't seem... Wait, what? Wait, why does the dig rune suck? I didn't realize I could just walk through any wall I wanted. Laser made you hit a wall which dug and it got rid of your plus. Got rid of my plus? Ah! Wait, that's what dig does? Digging has a chance to decrease... Ah, well that is pretty awful. No, now we combine it with this sword and then end up having issues, because the only way to make this problem with this is that it requires gold. Yeah, stupid gold. Oh, it lost the healing now too, so that's annoying. Lost the healing. It's crazy good damage when that happens though. Anti-metal attacking will cover hidden traps. And oh, okay. Well, we got that right back. We just don't have the healing now. I'll put that instead because losing gold is not great. No, I just wanted it to actually do damage again. I figured it wasn't gonna remove the, Okay. Well, at least he went away. think that guy was already upgraded too, so that, yeah, and then this is a ghost stage, so that's not good. Not great. Yeah, that's not a good sound. Do we want these undone? Knockback? Yeah, knockback, why not? Just trying to, ooh, go as fast as I can now. And knockback was nice because then he didn't attack, so that was pretty cool. I was wondering if it would get rid of water because we're on ice, but no, that didn't do anything. Yeah, that dude has some health. Oh, I didn't even know that was the exit. I wasn't paying attention to the icon looking different, or the door looking different. Just trying to beeline it now. You only get a reward if you get out, so might as well just try to get the door down. Can they shoot diagonal? Yeah, you can. Lucky guess. Lucky guess. We were talking about slime only run this morning, trying to plan it. I know, I saw that. Thank you for all the insight in there. That's very helpful. Very excited about that. The only thing that I didn't notice if you figured out or not is that you need to figure out how the crap we made large slimes, because I don't remember that at all. And, like, it doesn't make any sense. I got lost in the sauce a bit and might have overkilled the planning. Yeah, I read most of it. Like I said, though, I didn't see if you figured out, oh, how did we make a large cyber slime and a large scallop slime in that original run. Those are the keys that we need to figure out. I do not remember, and that was incredibly useful. I do remember that. Yeah, no, I definitely knew about this. I actually looked up what to press to make sure I get the starter slime. So I'm not gonna mess that up again. I think it was literally just yes, yes, or no, yes, or I'll look it up again before tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll get that right. I know we can use the dragon breeder to make a large, but I think we found some large king bubble slime or something. Okay. Yeah, because I still had the original saved, and I pulled it up to see what we had in the inventory, and none of that even made sense. How we got to how we got to. Yeah, yes, yes, okay, that's what I thought. I thought I had looked it up, and it was something very simple. That guy's running away from me. Alright, see ya. Come on, just keep giving me doors, man. I've never encountered an enemy that runs from me. This is great. I love this guy. Guess we could rewatch the old slime run, like skip through it and find out. I feel like there was timestamps in a lot of the old ones. Can't remember. Oh no. Why did it have to be you? This is bad. He might have just ruined the whole run. Everything was going so well. That might be my only savior. Wow, he caught up. Oh my god, he caught up with a vengeance. Why are they allowed to go that fast? Oh man. Alright, I think a huge... Doesn't a huge give me back health? No. So close. Yep, that's the only thing I could think of doing. Well, that makes sense. That's how the whole stream's gone. So, oh well. That's the end of Wanderer Wednesday. Just a completely useless stream. Thanks for being here if you were here, though, and hopefully you got some sort of enjoyment out of it. More than I did. Freaking jerkbag game. Oh, that was brutal. Yeah. So tomorrow, 2-hour rush, slimes, only revengeance. It's gonna be epic. And then tomorrow, 7:30, we'll be playing more South Park Snow Day. And then Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be taking a look at the brand new hit sensation indie game, Inkbound, the tactical online roguelite, which I am trying to make a thing. A Tor. A tactical online roguelite. Let's start using the abbreviation, everybody. TORs. We more TORs. I don't know how many more games will even be like it, because it is a very unique concept and a very unique game. So if you haven't seen anything on it, check it out. I was going to try to get a quick look up, but I'm not going to have time to do that. So if you're interested, come back on Friday to watch me play it. And then if you end up grabbing it on Steam, let me know. Maybe we can play it together. Have some community nights with it, because it's definitely going to be a game I'm going to cover consistently. I'm not sure if I can fit it in the stream schedule or if I can just do offline Let's Plays of it. But I'm already having a blast with it, so check it out for sure. The health sword, oh, I screwed that up because I didn't read. Because I had a rune on it that let me dig walls, but every time I dug walls, it made the sword worse. So if you scroll up in the text, you can see Sneaky yelling at me. Because, yeah, otherwise... Well, I think even with that heal sword, it wouldn't have mattered, because that ogre can hit you from 2 spaces away and just does way too much damage. So we didn't have enough damage from that sword to stay alive, even if I could have gotten close enough to that guy to fight him. So gotta go pick up dinner anyways, but hey, check out Inkbound. Yeah, definitely come back Friday to check it out. So it'll definitely be a lot of fun. And then yeah, enjoy your dinner. We'll see you next time. To make the large scale. Wait, what'd you say? We got a large slime out of an egg. Ah, okay. I thought it was egg luck. You know, the more I thought about it, I was starting to think, I'm like, I bet you it was egg luck that got us a large. Yeah. That makes total sense now. Because every time you get all excited about us making a large from that stupid breeder, and every time it doesn't work. So I don't bank on that one ever giving us a large anything. The only thing I was thinking is and it wouldn't be until Upper Indulgence. And Upper Indulgence in the Bounce Castle, those are, I think those slimes in there, you know, the ones that look like candy or whatever they are, I think those are large slimes. So I think if we could recruit one of them, then right before Randolpho, we could make a large slime. But at the same time, since we can get tit for tat, no problem, it's kind of not Randolpho we're worried about, and it'd be nice to have a large before then. So find a way to get more larges without egg luck. Yeah, I think there are large bubble king slimes somewhere in the middle. Okay. Oh yeah, the middle candy. Middle candy has large slimes. I think there's always a big one. Yeah, there is that. During certain seasons, there's that large bubble slime right before the middle candy dungeon. Yeah, I remember always running into that guy. So yeah, that might be something. Yeah, we'll check it out. It'll be fun regardless, so I'll be really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat too, and stuff, things. So yeah, everybody have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow for 2 Hour Rush, and if you're watching in the future, I appreciate you as well. Thank you to Verdict, who was here for the whole stream. Thank you to Sneaky and Hatter and HLL and Weldon. And Lawmaker stopped in for a minute. And thank you to all the lurkers as well. And until next time, always remember, stay crispy.